The bold and the beautiful spoilers for Wednesday, January 8, 2025 are here. In tomorrow's episode, fans can expect Brooke Logan to make a decision about Daphne Rose's fragrance line pitch. Meanwhile, Ridge&Taylor Hayes share a fiery kiss. Keep reading and let's talk about what is coming up in the next episode of the CBS soap opera. Daphne Rose's intense pitch. B&B spoilers for Wednesday, January 8 reveal that Daphne will wait to hear the word on her pitch to Forrester Creations. Daphne and Steffi Forrester Finnegan are working together as part of the plan to reverse the LLC takeover. Daphne roared into Forrester Creations and acted like she was something special. Steffi told Daphne exactly how to play it. Carter Walton and Hope Logan were absolutely dazzled by the French perfumier. B&B spoilers, Brooke Logan's decision. On Wednesday, January 8, Brooke will make her decision. Carter and Hope had two perfume line contenders, but Daphne made sure Fanny Grayson dropped out of the race. So when Carter and Hope bring Daphne's perfume pitch to Brooke, she goes ahead and approves it. That will mean that Daphne is officially in at Forrester Creations. Carter Walton targeted. The bold and the beautiful spoilers for Wednesday, January 8 reveal that Daphne's only mission isn't to help Steffi get the company back. There is a secondary mission, which Steffi mentioned to Daphne. This second mission is to have Daphne snag Carter away from Hope. If Steffi is right about Hope planting ideas in Carter's head, then a new woman would change things. Carter might reason that he did the wrong thing and turn everything back. On the other hand, if Carter can make this a success, then he might not have any interest in going back. While Daphne is supposed to get the company back to the Forrester family, what if she switches sides? The bold and the beautiful spoilers, Wednesday, January 8, 2025. In tomorrow's episode, fans can also expect Ridge Forrester to continue getting closer to Taylor Hayes. As the two share a fiery kiss, what does that mean for TRIGE? Clearly, Ridge and Taylor are rekindling their relationship, but will it last? Brooke said she was done with Ridge, but if so, then who will be in her future? Which storyline are you looking forward to seeing the most on Wednesday, January 8, 2025? We'll have other exciting bold and the beautiful spoilers, predictions, news, and updates, so visit us often for more details. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Soap Spectrum. I am Emily here. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Keep watching, so let's dive into today's video. For the Wednesday, January 8 episode of The Bold and the Beautiful, spoilers photos show Brooke gets the scoop on Carter and Hope's deal, and she couldn't be prouder. The energy at the Forrester office is electric, to say the least. Carter and Hope are pleased as punch. They're moving the company forward into a global luxury brand, just like Carter has always wanted. Oh yes, he's quite proud of himself. Will Brooke agree though? She turns up at the office fresh from her showdown with Ridge, and we imagine she'll have a few things to say, including congratulations. We're sure she'll be thrilled by Carter's wheeling and dealing ways. We also have to wonder if her argument with Ridge will impact how Brooke moves forward. Will she continue acting like a double agent and work to give Ridge and Eric their company back, or will she jump teams and seek payback for how her ex is treating her? On the Wednesday, January 8 episode of The Bold and the Beautiful, spoilers tease that Brooke will give Hope and Carter an answer on their proposed fragrance line. Yes, Brooke's approval and support overjoy the new executive team. Meanwhile, Ridge must still be taking a break from the office when he shares a passionate kiss with Taylor. It's sure to be a scintillating day on B&B. Carter's plan to make Forrester Creations a global luxury brand has kicked off with perfume. Two world-renowned fragrance mavens, Fanny Grayson and Daphne Rose, pitched new scents to Carter and Hope. Both fragrances enchanted the team, but one may edge out the other. Hope and Carter ask CEO Brooke for approval to proceed with their perfume plans. Brooke could be a bit distracted. After all, she just had it out for the umpteenth time with Ridge. She went so far as to say she wished her mother had never taken that caterer job for Forrester, which started her decades-long relationship with the family. She gave Ridge a hard, unexpected slap and pushed Taylor out of her way when she showed up. Now it's back to work, and Brooke has a decision to make. Hope and Carter are used to getting their ideas killed by former CEO Steffi. However, it's clearly a new era. Brooke gives the go-ahead on their new fragrance plans. Carter and Hope couldn't be happier. At the same time, Brooke's slap in the face to Ridge seems to have pushed him further into Taylor's arms. They share a steamy kiss as a prelude to an unforgettable night. Coming up, CEO Brooke gives the green light to their new fragrance line, leaving Hope and Carter overjoyed. Taylor and Ridge share a fiery kiss, sparks fly, and a night of undeniable passion awaits. For years, bold and beautiful legacy character Thomas Forrester has shuffled along from one questionable situation to another. And for years, we've asked ourselves why. He's rich and handsome and talented. Why does he seem to be as drawn to misbehavior as we are to an open bar? Today, we've figured out the answer. When Thomas was born on January 7, 1998, he was already a part of a whopper of a lie. Upon learning that she was expecting, Taylor tried to inform Ridge that he was going to be a father, but found him in the arms of her constant rival, Brooke. In a vulnerable state, Taylor allowed herself to be convinced by Ridge's brother Thorne to let everyone believe that he was the baby daddy. He'd get Taylor, Ridge and Brooke would get each other, and everyone would live happily ever after. Needless to say, it didn't quite work out that way. Once Ridge discovered that Brooke and Thorne had conspired to pass off his son as his nephew, he pulled a wife swap so fast that the fridge at the Forrester mansion wasn't even out of leftover hors d'oeuvres from one wedding before he went through with the next ceremony. In the years that followed, Thomas' life settled down. How to put it? Not one bit. If one sister wasn't being kidnapped by psycho Morgan DeWitt, the other was recoiling in horror from the revelation that she and Mom had had the same boyfriend. Add in the period during which Taylor was dead, thanks to Mary murderess Sheila Carter, and you can start to understand why Thomas might have turned out a little off. To his credit, Ridge and Taylor's only son has attempted to turn over a new leaf. The trouble is, it never seems to stay turned over. After a brain bleed convinced him that it was a good idea for him to mac on sometime stepsister Hope Logan, he tried to focus on being an upstanding friend to her and an admirable father to Douglas. Unfortunately, once again, his baser instincts got the better of him, and he plunged headfirst into another cauldron of hot water. Despite Thomas' one step forward, two steps back approach to life, everything that he's ever wanted is now within reach. He's well and truly over Hope, who refused to fling herself from a divorce from Liam into a marriage with her suddenly appealing lover boy. He's even gone so far as to get engaged to Paris, whom Douglas calls Mom. But Thomas is also MIA. What is going on between him and would-be wife Paris? Is their love as real as she's insisted that it is? Or is she just indulging in wishful thinking and hoping against hope that, Hope doesn't upset the apple cart? Paris' rival is currently all in with Carter, who stole Forrester creations for her. But is Thomas all in with Paris? All we can do at this point is hope that Thomas' story isn't over, just paused. It seems to us that he has a lot of unfinished business left in lay heck. It's kind of a shock that he's not already back and fighting mad, that Hope would play so dirty to get what she wants. How can he stand not being there to support his father and sister as they reel from this devastating blow? How can he resist giving Hope a piece of his mind? That, we just don't know. Maybe we'll find out, one day. A new woman has entered the fold at Forrester Creations on The Bold and the Beautiful, and she's destined to shake things up for Carter, Hope, and company. Muriel Hilaire is portraying Daphne Rose, a prominent perfumer who's made a bid for her line at the famous fashion house. It looks like the first step in Carter's dream to expand the company into a global luxury line. A Franco-American actress and model, Hilaire is a newcomer to the daytime world. She began studying with Jack Walzer, an American acting coach who trained with Stella Adler, Lee Strasberg, and Sanford Meisner at the age of 19. She has an extensive background in television and film. Hilaire was a regular on the French TV series Baie de Flamboyance and Coeur Ocean. She also appeared in the Agatha Christie miniseries Ils Étaient Dix and BBC's hit series Death in Paradise. 7 Fast Facts. Want to learn more about this talented actress? Here are 7 things to know about Hilaire. 1. She was born and raised in Guadeloupe, a Caribbean island and overseas region of France. She is bilingual. 2. She has been performing since she was just a child. She got her start on stage at the age of 7. Her debut role was playing Esmeralda in the classic, The Hunchback of Notre Dame. 3. She nabbed her first role at 18, when she was cast in the French TV series Baie de Flamboyant. Hilaire portrayed Cynthia Albin, a young woman with a drug addiction. 4. Hilaire made her feature film debut in the United States in the 2023 thriller The Ritual Killer. She was cast as Detective Kirsch. She appeared alongside Morgan Freeman and Cole Hauser in the project. 5. She is skilled in martial arts. She studied karate as a child and later went on to learn Muay Thai, a full-contact combat sport that uses stand-up striking, sweeps, and clinching techniques. 6. The multi-talented actress is also proficient in dance and has a lengthy background in ballet. In fact, she trained in the artistic dance form for some 10 years. 7. Hilaire spent her early 20s between Paris and New York. She worked as both a model and a classical dancer. The bold and the beautiful spoilers reveal that Daphne Rose is getting a perfume line at Forrester Creations. Daphne is also a mole planted by Steffy Forrester Finnegan. While Steffi's main motivation is to get intel to get the company back, there could be another twist in this storyline. Is it possible that Daphne and Carter Walton end up falling in love? What does that mean for Hope Logan as well as Forrester Creations? Keep reading and let's dive into this theory. The bold and the beautiful spoilers, Forrester Finnegan's brainstorm. B&B spoilers reveal that Steffi, Ridge Forrester, and Eric Forrester haven't been in the office since the takeover. Understandably so, the trio refused to work under Carter and Hope's leadership. That is what led Carter to offer Brooke Logan the position. Moving forward, Steffi has tempted a famous perfumer by the name of Daphne Rose to help her out. Steffi wants Daphne to make a pitch to Forrester Creations, which she does. In fact, Carter and Hope are really impressed by Daphne. Of course, it probably helps that Steffi instructed Daphne on exactly how to play this. With Fanny Grayson also wanting a jewelry line, there can only be one winner. B&B spoilers. Daphne Rose's debut. Carter and Hope bring Daphne to Brooke. It is teased that Brooke greenlights Daphne's perfume line. So that must mean Fanny is out and Steffi will move to the next phase of the plan. This could involve Daphne earning Carter's trust or even her snooping around the CEO office. The bold and the beautiful spoilers. Carter Walton's office romance. The bold and the beautiful spoilers reveal that Steffi could also push Daphne to flirt with Carter. Steffi's beef isn't really with Carter, but with Hope. Even though Carter's name is on those documents, Steffi thinks it's Hope that put the idea in his head. So Steffi might reason that Carter will do the right thing again once Hope stops whispering in his ear. In order to do that, Carter needs a new love interest, which is likely where Daphne comes in. B&B spoilers. Hope Logan's future. While Hope has her line back at Forrester Creations, the numbers really do need to go up. Hope thinks she is protected now. However, Hope's line could still fail, and especially if she's more focused on Carter and Daphne than HFTF. Of course, there is also the possibility that Daphne sabotages Hope's fashion line. In any case, it seems Carter and Daphne might sizzle, but what does that mean for Hope? Will Daphne be able to convince Carter to return FC to its original owners? Share your thoughts in the comment section below. Remember to keep watching the soap on CBS or Paramount Plus to find out what happens next. The bold and the beautiful spoilers say Brooke Logan will be nursing a broken heart by the end of the week on the CBS soap. Imagine betraying your own daughter to help your man get his company back, only to find him in bed with his ex-wife. When Brooke learns about Ridge Forrester and Taylor Hayes' tryst, the you-know-what is going to hit the fan. Here's what's happening on B&B this week. Spoilers ahead. The bold and the beautiful spoilers. Taylor Hayes and Ridge Forrester cross a line. Brooke Logan and Taylor Hayes' battle over Ridge Forrester has played out for decades on The Bold and the Beautiful. When Taylor returned in 2024 and was diagnosed with broken heart syndrome, we all knew it was only a matter of time before she and Ridge hit the sheets. This week, Brooke will learn the hard way what happens when you let your man clear his chakras with his ex. In Ridge's defense, he only slept with Taylor because he thought Brooke had betrayed him. Oops! Brooke and Taylor have mellowed out over the years, but there's a high probability viewers could get a good old-fashioned catfight. Brooke has a habit of blaming the women that Ridge sleeps with instead of him, and Taylor Hayes will have a huge target on her back. Despite the fact that the shoe has been on the other foot numerous times, Brooke will rake Taylor's name over the coals for sleeping with a taken man. In Taylor's defense, Ridge was more than willing. B&B spoilers. Brooke Logan gets even. What can Brooke really do to get even with a woman who just had a failing heart? Well, smashing food in her face may not be an option. Brooke can hit Taylor where it really hurts and make sure her daughter, Steffi Forrester, never gets her job back at Forrester Creations. She could even take things further and intentionally sabotage Ridge and Steffi's company while she's in charge. Do you think Brooke will use her new position of power to get revenge on cheating Ridge? Should Taylor be sleeping with one eye open? Share your thoughts and theories down below, and keep checking Celebrating the Soaps for more B&B spoilers and updates. The Young and the Restless has done many crossovers with The Bold and the Beautiful. Many characters have traveled to Los Angeles, whether for a short visit or a permanent stay. 2025 could bring more crossovers with these Genoa City residents. Genoa City businesswoman Lauren has made many crossovers to B&B. Most of Lauren's visits involve business and seeing Forrester Creations' newest fashions to sell in her boutiques. With Hope and Carter now in charge, they want to keep FC's loyal buyers, including Lauren. The couple inviting Lauren to Los Angeles to pitch their idea for FC's future would make an interesting scene. Since Lauren is Eric's friend, she'll decide whether to remain loyal to the Forrester or trust Hope and Carter. While Lauren's in Los Angeles, she should stop by I Giardino to see her nemesis Sheila. The last time Lauren was in town, Sheila was presumed dead. But since Sheila is alive, now's the chance for the two to have their long-overdue confrontation. With many of the designers quitting, Forrester Creations needs new talent. Hope and Carter's search will involve contacting a certain Y and R fashionista. Before moving to Genoa City, Sally was a former FC fashion rival/employee. Whether she was competing against them or designing for them, Sally's creations wowed everyone. With the hope for the future sales floundering, someone like Sally could turn the line around. Although she has a great life in GC, she might be tempted when Hope and Carter call with a job offer. Lucy meets her grandma. Lucy is going through a tough time following the death of her stepmother, Heather. The teen's life will be thrown into more turmoil if she learns the truth about her family history. Although Heather raised Lucy since she was a baby, Daisy is her biological mother. But that's not the end of Lucy's family tree. And our villain, Sheila, is Daisy's mother and Lucy's grandmother. Sheila and Lucy have never met. Fans think it's time for an interaction. Lucy could discover Sheila's whereabouts and then sneak away to visit her grandmother. While Lucy's trip will surprise Sheila, it'll be a nightmare for Daniel and Phyllis, who could make a B and B crossover too. Luda has already locked her sights on Will. She's bound to make him fall in love with her on The Bold and the Beautiful. He ended up being the one to make her forget all about Bill. But how will he end up under Luna's spell? Luda looked like she had a lot on her mind when she was watching Bill speak with his son Will and Electra. She's already coming up with a way to tear them apart. Bill has no idea what trouble he started. He's putting his family in danger by keeping Luna at his home. She declares that she's a new woman since going to jail, but she's still up to the same tricks. Clearly, Luna is interested in Will. She had a smile on her face as she listened to him speak. She realized that she'd never end up with Bill, so she might as well snag his hair for herself. Will is good-looking, rich, and loaded. He's the perfect guy to lock down. Will already made his feelings for Luna clear. He called her a lunatic when he talked to RG about his ex-girlfriend. Luna will have to find a way to trap him. She could knock him out with a vase and trap him in his bedroom. Or she could get more of her mom's special mints. Will would be so drugged up that he thinks he's talking to Electra. There's no doubt that someone's bound to get hurt. That someone could be Electra. Luna could cross paths with Remy, who could be on the run. He might end up at the mansion, where he sees Electra and Will together. It is the end of the year once again and time to let us know who your favorite actor from The Bold and the Beautiful is for 2024. Here are our picks for The Bold and the Beautiful Actor of the Year. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers: Joshua Hoffman, R.G. Forrester, the son of Brooke Logan and Ridge Forrester. R.G. has had quite the year considering his perfect girlfriend turned out to be a serial killer. R.G. is a very nice guy and doesn't deserve to be treated the way he was by his loony girlfriend. Hopefully, Arch will find a good woman and get away from this nutcase. B and B spoilers: Crew Morrow. Will Spencer is the son of Katie Logan and Bill Spencer. Will is working with his mother at Forrester Creations. However, Will doesn't want to be in fashion. He has a thing for the girls there, especially Electra Forrester. Will is a nice guy and is about to get drawn into a mess with Electra. Hopefully, he will fare much better than his cousin RJ. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers: Scene Kanan. Deacon Sharp is married to Sheila Carter. Of course, half of Los Angeles thinks Deacon is crazy. Sheila does seem to be a completely different woman with him. Deacon has become a very good father to Hope. Logan Deacon was in prison for years. Now he is home, owns his own business, and has become very successful. Deacon gets along with most people these days, even though he and John Finnegan butt heads ever now and again. B and B spoilers: Lawrence St. Victor, Carter Walton Ridge Forrester's right-hand man. Well, until he decided to take over Forrester Creations. Carter believes the Forresters are being unfair to everyone else, including himself, and he isn't willing to take it any longer. Of course, Hope is the one getting the blame for everything Carter has done. Apparently, Carter doesn't have a mind of his own and Hope is leading him around by the nose. Ridge's COO just might get booted out of the company if they can ever get past his coup. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers: Thorsten K. Ridge Forrester, Steffi Forrester's puppet. Ridge is started to believe everything that Steffi and Taylor Hayes says about the Logans. Ridge has allowed Steffi to fire his live-in girlfriend's daughter. Both Brooke and Hope have brought a lot into the business, and they still are treated differently than they should be. Ridge is about to find himself alone or back with Taylor, and then discover that Steffi has ruined his relationship again.